All right. Had a bunch of stuff to do today, and naturally starting the day off heading over to UPS. Except this time, instead of my usual UPS on 57th and 2nd, I'm actually heading to Midtown because it's on the way to the gym. Also, kind of an exciting ride. First day with my new Motodemic headlight conversion. So far, so good. Looks super bright, way brighter than the lame stock headlights. Also, kind of like the look of this one. I'll have to do a video on that. You know, one thing that maybe should have stopped there, kind of making a hobby out of blowing that red light on 55th. One thing that I've been kind of thinking about and people have been asking me is why don't you get an electric in the city? Because electric bikes are so much easier, they're automatic, there's no heat. It just seems like it makes more sense for the city. They're essentially built for the city. And I kind of like, I don't know, and I know people kind of go either way on this, but the fact that my bike makes noise, and honestly makes a lot of noise, I think has saved me in so many situations, whether it's people in taxi cabs opening doors or people in cars not recognizing that I'm right there. All I have to do is flip the motor a couple of times and they see that I'm there. Like, yeah, I have to put up with the heat. This 1200S is incredibly hot already. Granted, it's liquid cooled, right? So it's not really going to get above like 220, 225 or so, but it still gets really hot, uncomfortably hot. Oh, look at that new city bike. Those are the new ones, the gray ones on the lift. And so, I don't know, maybe at some point I'll try it out, but considering that people are more or less oblivious and cars are more or less oblivious to bikes to begin with, riding around in a silent one in traffic and at highway speeds, I'm just not too keen on. Maybe I'm just not comfortable on a bike yet. I mean, I've only been riding for about 4 months or so, but and also listen to the noise. I mean, it's just such a satisfying, great noise. So, maybe at some point I'll test ride the Zero bikes. There's a dealer in Philippachi in Nolita, right kind of where I used to live. So maybe at some point I'll give it a shot. But for now, I'm loving my 1200S. Someone said it's like 1200S is like a chainsaw, using a chainsaw to butter bread in the city, which I totally agree with. But whatever, it's mine. I enjoy it. Also, people don't think that the electric bikes are actual motorcycles, but kind of think about it this way. Motorcycles don't have a motor, right? They've got an engine. We don't call them engine cycles. The electric bikes have a motor, hence motorcycles, right? That's a thing. Anyway, I think at some point I'll have to give it a shot. Until then, this is my bike. What else? But yeah, I know on this day for sure, speaking of heat, this bike definitely heats up. For sure, to the point where you're just kind of like, oh shit, is it going to continue to heat up? Because I'm kind of at my limit in terms of what my legs can tolerate at this point. But, once you get going, you get going. It's, no big deal. You kind of, the air kind of takes care of it for you. So I'm going crosstown here, east to west. It's pretty early in the morning, so you got a lot of that kind of like early traffic, some school kids. I think there's like a graduation also that I've been seeing the past couple of days, but that's more kind of like down towards the universities, Washington Square Park, etc. And this is kind of looks like the Rockefeller area. Yeah, Rockefeller is right across the street there, diagonally. We're gonna pass Radio City Music Hall in a bit. It's a cool area. I like this area. This is 5th Street right in front of us, left, right. Goes downtown. Run. It does get super packed. So like on the weekends, tons and tons and tons of tourists. So here's Radio City Music Hall we're coming up on the left. Something was going on here. No idea what it was. There's always something going on here. That's another red. I think that one I'm okay on. I think I was past kind of the crosswalk once it went yellow. Nice little gap for me here. Love it when it works out like this. Super bumpy, but that's okay. Revving here to make sure that no one gets out of that taxi, which of course doesn't necessarily stop them from getting out, but maybe it does to some percentage, right? Maybe they were about to get out, then I revved and they're like, whoa, right? So why not? Can't do that on an electric bike. You try to rev and you're gonna take off. There's no clutch. All you have is a horn on the electric bike. Nope, finance bro, back up. Yep, take out your phone, walk it off. It is kind of cool on an electric bike to kind of be somewhere upstate in the twisties, kind of enjoying nature, not really making much noise. I'd love to give it a shot at some point. Buddy of mine are heading up to, what's this guy doing? See, no idea, so slow down a little bit, walk it past. Buddy of mine are heading up to Colorado, and I'm renting a Ducati Diavol. I had an electric option, but I don't know, I feel like up there charging could prove to be difficult, and we don't necessarily want to be stopping, for whatever, an hour to charge in the middle of a ride either, so Ducati Diavol it is. Look at this. New York City, everyone. What's going on in his head? Heading right on 6th, I want to say, or is this 8th? I don't remember. Not speeding up these red lights for you. It's gonna be a short video as it is. I think you'll be okay. Arrived at this UPS, which is supposed to open at 8 a.m. and it is 8:10. Not an employee in sight. Fantastic. Got a bunch of apartment hunting to do today. Gotta head to the gym. Got a long day ahead. Later.